Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, we did the third trial, and now we have to start doing stuff for our fourth challenge trial, whatever you want to call it. So, we have to do a bunch of missions, I assume, before that will happen. So let's go. Where does this go? You can always tell which ones have priority with me.
Protego!
Yes.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Alright.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
We'll see.
Once we tell them about the snigets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
Couldn't think of it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snigets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
snigets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the snigets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I feel like the music is way too loud.
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Let's go to the cave now. Come on. Let's go. Have I already done this one? She's gonna zip away. I guess not.
Protego! Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
It's gonna be the serpent. Or dragon. Same thing. The dragon. looking for Hogwarts, and I'm not seeing it.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I'm gonna go talk with Natty. Curse you, Bubble. That's really stupid. Just let me get there. What are you encompassing? She's right here anyway. Or she would be if it was daytime.
Are you ready to put an end to HARLOW?
That's ominous.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take HARLOW down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against HARLOW, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and HARLOW. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Gotta speak with some people, try to get them to open up about HARLOW. He's the worst of the bunch.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus HARLOW. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against HARLOW for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared HARLOW's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps HARLOW would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that HARLOW committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, HARLOW came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and HARLOW was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
So he likes gold stuff, huh? Maybe we can trap him with gold.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Huh. Well, we knew we were dealing with a criminal, so...
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Well, we're not thinking about this objectively. In order to cover his footsteps, doing that is probably something that he would do. But we'll see, I guess.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will consider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you would see the value in our work together. Shall we expect a response by the week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Mrs. Rabe, I have a few more questions, if you don't mind.
I shall tell you what I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us.
I shall do all I can.
Very well. His...
Skip.
Revelio.
Why am I hearing it? Why is it here? All the way up here.
Works at Gladrags. I should check.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Okay. And my character said that twice. He was nice to me. The day of the troll attack.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Why does it still sparkle?
Revelio.
I don't know. So, Natty, are we gonna finally take this guy down?
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Have to run back there now. It's bad enough I can't fly in here.
My first employer.
What's the minute to do it about sex? It's a good one.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
This is not the Hog's Head.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
One more time. Okay. Bye.
Revelio!
Get off the corner.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, I went to the Ashwinder place. Isn't that awesome?
Footprints led to this room. There must be another. Accio! A hidden door.
Wow. You guys are bad at this.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Everyone's always hiding under our noses. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Probably means,
To put an end to
oh,
HARLOW.
motherfucker.
Are you ready to put
Shut-
an end to HARLOW?
Shut yourself.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
What?
Same thing. So it can be replicated.
Natty
That's a
must have
good
been
thing.
taken this way.
And
Need
we're
to find
back,
her
of
quick.
course.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another door. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
We're back. I sold all my gear.
be sure I'm not seen.
It's another one of these.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, Hammond's coming for her. He'll be just kill her.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them
All right.
alive. Just keep an eye out.
Don't worry about me, guys. Don't worry about me.
I'm able to Hogwarts Legacy. Still in some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things. They don't seem to care for me. Can't say I blame them for what I've done. It's been a bit grim, I won't deny.
Suppose he's worth.
Now I'll still need some stocks after our little visit.
There's no tellers.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting bad guys.
Hey! Watch for threats. Must be joking.
Revelio.
What was that?
I don't know. What was that?
Nuisance when supplies run low, though. Always makes me nervous when our stocks aren't brimming. I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to. What was that?
Well, shit.
What are you folks on
Such agility!
Witch in Feldcroft. What's the weight as much
Cut his hand off.
Had enough?
No.
Arrest them and then pick up
Just warming up. You've made a great mistake. I'd say you were trained.
I'm dead. I died. Please don't start me over from the beginning.
Confringo. Accio.
Oh. Door's already open.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
But I already picked up all the gear.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
We can do better. It's good to know the big guy can't be done in one go. So we'll do everybody else. Everybody else first.
Every traveling vendor that's passed through here, they never see it coming.
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few bones. I take what I want. Share and share alike.
It's Totalis. Revelio.
Oh, you're wasting your time with her.
It's Totalis.
Almost got caught by this guy.
Revelio.
I don't know if I can do that guy with one go.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
It's Totalis.
I remember my father speaking this time. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite.
Revelio.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
So we got the executioner, we got this guy. We got 3 people above.
Hey,
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll tell on us first chance he gets.
what?
It's Totalis. What's in here? Staircase. Nice.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Another executioner.
Ministry's never done nothing for me, no wise.
It's Totalis.
Fuck.
Closer. Best to be sure.
Fuck.
What's that? Better have a look then.
Yes, better have a look then. Must have been the wind.
It's Totalis.
Gotcha. Could we get her with what I'm calling as a backstab? Let's see here. I'm going to save it. Let's not do all that work again. Unless that doesn't matter. Bye.
Can't hide from me.
Yes, I can.
Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio. Hello, Amora.
The chest was hidden. So sometimes when I'm hearing the noises like something's there, maybe it's a chest. Or is this the only one? Hold on, I'm looting. Huh. Have you been in the Iron Maiden yet?
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Oh, I don't know. Wow, that was not very helpful. Nice. Natty, I have your wand.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
What?
Would you like a wand, Natty?
I understand.
Please, please understand. They don't really know we're here. Boss! Boss, where are you? Absolutely crushed.
I'm the only one left on patrol. Charming.
Revelio.
Show me all the goodies. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and am certain to read it again. Each hour, until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been existentially an existential challenge. Indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Oi, oi.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
You gotta be stealthy.
Hey.
You're the only one talking now. A new navigator's scarf, huh? Now, I consider myself to be a pretty vindictive fellow. So before we leave here, and after we've looted the place empty, you are as dear to me as an augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a Krupp could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Dulcibella Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert.
That's the book of
I'll
poems?
be thrilled to have this back.
It was one page. We don't get to read the rest?
Revelio.
Nothing else, nothing else, nothing else. Just this dipshit. Oh, there is something else. Hey, what's that?
I hear you, whoever you are.
What is that indeed?
Expulsion! Descendo! That's mine! Places!
Arrest them momentum.
Confringo!
Where you going? Where you going?
Defendo! Repulsor! Confringo!
Arresto momentum.
Expelliarmus! Places! Defender! Ah! Levioso! Well, you'll have to do better. Flash for inspiration!
I repaired you.
Confringo!
strong!
Capulso!
Quite inductive, aren't we?
Alright. What? Do you see something I don't, Nettie? Find a way out. Probably the same way I came in.
Revelio.
Any other change? I'll take all of your change.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Pretty sure we're going to have to be the ones who do that. And not the officers of the law. Hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
It's because the authorities haven't been much help. It's because when we come across them, we deal with them at that moment.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
A basis for blackmail. Bye, Natty. See you at school. A place of which I barely visit.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Oh, you got married too, behind his back? That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, we're married now, so what are you going to do? It's like, that's it, I disown you. Okay, it's looking like we got a few things to do. We need to go back here to grab an upgrade. for a broom. So we're going to do that. I'm glad everyone is finally decorating for Christmas.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
The broom upgrade.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Oh, I don't know. I wanted a different one. I thought this was a navigator's scarf. No, true treasure seeker's scarf. That's what that is. I see.
Perhaps I could test that one. Way. Protego!
Not in Hogsmeade. What exactly is the upgrade? All right, so plant dragon. Okay, Deke would like to talk. So let's talk with Deke, and it's probably going to unlock the last thing.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
So we got a phoenix in need of rescue. So that's interesting. We'll do that real quick. Or not. So you're telling me I have to go through all of this first?
Protego!
Yes. Excuse you.
Revelio.
Well now, how do I get through here?
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far.
Protego!
Steps in our plan to...
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Revelio.
Huh.
I should investigate.
What are we investigating? She's so far away.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
To fight!
For better things than this so-called patrol.
Petrificus totalis.
If only I could get my hands on Fig or that stupid...
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Take everybody down. Coasting along.
Revelio.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Petrificus totalis.
Wow, you
Banrock has
suck.
fooled you all to your demise.
You guys suck.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Shut up.
Revelio.
Antique compass. Unfortunately, the fact that this antique Muggle compass was dropped here means the Muggle who dropped it is probably wandering through Wales by now.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Shut up.
Revelio.
I'm trying to hide if I haven't made that abundantly clear. this money?
Revelio.
Lame. Alright, now let's go. Probably could have done this a while ago. But we need to be down here for Sebastian's mission anyway. I'm not here. It's a very dangerous place. Fuck off. I missed. More balloons on the way there.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Anyone looking for trouble?
Lower Hogsfield needs some stocks after our little visit.
Just gotta keep finishing up our field guide. This is homework after all. Wait. I'm missing one. The field guide is homework.
Got my eye on it.
Must finish homework or be held back a grade. Or a year in this case. Almost didn't see you there. Alright. That was weird. More balloons. Fuck. 5 more sets of balloons, so 15 more balloons. No, 25 more balloons. Don't worry about my math, it's correct. 25 more balloons to pop. Just looking around, not seeing it. I see some now. Hold on, Imelda. Anyway. Twenty more.
Castle must have been quite stately in its time.
No!
You guys seen any more no, it's just a barrel. Any more balloons? I'm on a balloon popping spree right now. I'm losing my headphones. Losing the headphones. Thanks for the help. I didn't need it. Three more sets. But I don't know if they're down here. They might be somewhere else.
I would say that Iredale is not.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Ravenclaw, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do.
And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
All right. No, go. Whee! Whee!
Made it. Excellent.
Ah! Ah!
This is going well.
Line up, please. I don't like how the camera doesn't follow it sometimes.
Now that's more like it.
Like that. Fuck it. Goals here. Oh.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Do you? God. So slow.
Now that's more like it.
Hey.
Made it.
Please line up. So I don't know which direction you're going.
Now that's more like it.
Stop moving.
That wasn't too difficult.
Now it's ahead of me again. That one was bad.
I can do better. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time. This course is all about testing...
Immel?
I wouldn't call it that, no.
I'm ready. Thank...
Of course.
So, okay, we start going like that, and then it's like, oh wait.
This is going well.
I want you to do that.
Brilliant.
My God. Hey. Hit the bubbles, please.
Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Excellent. This is going well. Excellent.
Turn back.
Lost.
Oh, I can stop. Okay, what the fuck?
Me.
Don't care. That one was actually locked onto it.
No success there. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry. I'm ready. Brilliant flying, if I do say. Brilliant.
Get a hold of yourself. Just swinging wildly.
That wasn't too difficult.
All right.
Made it.
Okay. Guess we'll just miss all that.
Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. I can do
For
better.
fuck's sake. Center the screen.
This is going well.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, did anyone else see that? That was quite something.
Not the first try, but...
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pot me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad for a Ravenclaw. You take care of yourself.
You too, Imelda. You too.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
I don't know. Like the people who play on mouse and keyboard, I would say that this isn't exactly intuitive. Because the pitch and yaw are on 2 different sticks, but I can move the camera with the right stick to the right and left, but that affects my pitch. So it's not exactly easy, and that's why you just see me just going around the ring, like, I'm like, come on, like, line up the camera. I think that the camera is on the left. And it's difficult to get that going without screwing up the... Yeah. It's like, what is already a screwed up run, you know, in a route that you're on, could get more screwed up if I tried to use the left stick to line up better. But that doesn't matter. Because we're done with all that. We're just waiting. Oh, wait. No, we're not done with all that. Set a waypoint here. See, so I turn the camera and then I use left and right, and then it lines up.
Oh, only I'm desperate. Please, won't you help me?
I don't know you. The unique unicorn. I understand that game. Leave me alone.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades. Proved the naysayers wrong. Made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Yes. Yes, we do. But with that, I want to thank you humans so much for watching today. We did some stuff. And we're going to be dealing with Harlow. He's not going to like what we just did to the Ashwinders. Wasn't that fantastic? Surprised the hell out of them. And then Poppy's got to get back to us about what's going on with the poachers trying to get the snigets. So she went to the library, but I believe that the cave is in the south area we just unlocked. Oh, also we got to the south area that we just unlocked, so we can do the mission with Sebastian. So that's going to be pretty much the stuff that we do in the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. So I did want to thank you again, humans, so much for watching. I'll see you Starside. That's one finger. Starside. I should say, this playlist is the Hogwarts playlist if you are new here. And this is a video picked by the algorithm for you if you are returning, or also if you're new. It's the best for you video. So, click on either of those while you're waiting for the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. And then I will see you Starside. Take care. Screw ups all the time.